We've got a trailer for Cobra Kai Season 5. Let's do this.
This is what we're up against. This is how everyone sees him. As some kind of philanthropist out to save the kids of the valley. Terry Silver.
Why are you guys named Michael?
It's Michaela.
Whatever.
I washed my hands at Cobra Kai when we lost the tournament. I'm not a sensei anymore.
As of today, I am shutting down Miyagi-Do Karate.
This can't be your plan.
With Johnny gone, it's on me to fix this.
1 star? Because the car smelled like beer. It's because there is beer, asshole.
Cobra Kai now has more students than ever before. That means we'll need more senseis. I'm thinking a lot bigger than just the valley.
Everything was supposed to be better after the tournament. It's only getting worse.
I know how things can start out from nothing and get bigger and bigger until all you feel is hate.
I want you guys to get along. We're all friends now.
We're not friends. We never will be.
Silver's dividing and conquering.
If this continues, all that we have fought for will not even be memory.
I need you to see which of my students are ready to take the next step.
Good. Hutto, you really won't stop.
You need to let me and Chosen handle this. It's the only way to make it all end.
Fine. Handle it.
All we gotta do is get our hands dirty.
If you continue down this path, nothing in your life will ever be the same again.
Adult classes are on Wednesday.
We're not here to take a lesson. We're here to teach you one.
I'm happy to hear that you're doing well with the others.
Yeah, well, I make friends pretty easily. I find that a little kindness goes a long way.
Alrighty. Now, real quick, before I share my thoughts on it, be sure to join me down below in the comment section. Let me know, what did you think about the trailer? Likewise, if you want to know my thoughts on the previous seasons of Cobra Kai, as well as the characters, all that fun stuff, you can check out my rankings somewhere up here. I don't remember where it's at. I'm going to watch it one more time, and then I'm going to talk about it. So I was pretty openly critical or skeptical when they announced after season 3 that they had 3 more seasons planned, since what they set up at the end of season 3 felt like one more season would be the natural, organic conclusion to the show. And obviously they had more things planned. And to a certain extent, I still am very nervous of, is there actually 2 more seasons of credible story to tell here, or are they just going to have to rehash a few too many plot lines? Are we going to have to stretch things out too much in order to have 3 seasons that could have potentially been 1 season? All of that said, the writers keep drawing me in finding the things that I was kind of missing. And so, in pulling from the older mythology in ways that makes even bad things in like Karate Kid 3 better. So, for me, season 4 seemed like a natural conclusion because you have the conflict between Johnny and Daniel, and then finally get to season 4, they work together to defeat Cobra Kai. Show ends with season 4. But then they bring in Terry Silver in season 4, and where they go with this is Terry Silver ultimately wants to run this empire. That was his goal back in Karate Kid 3, was to open a whole valley's worth of Cobra Kais. And he wanted, that was his deal that he cut with Mike Barnes, was you will get ownership. They have this whole negotiating scene for Mike Barnes to get ownership of this Cobra Kai empire all across the valley. And then that's fulfilled here, where Terry Silver reclaims kind of his reputation as the philanthropist who's trying to help all the kids with Cobra Kai across the whole valley. And so they found a way to incorporate that into this show that feels like that next step, while also Cobra Kai still having its sting to it, where to get there, Terry Silver betrays Kreese to make it happen, and so he's in prison. So all that to say, as much as I've had my skepticism about where they were kind of heading, some of the choices they made, they're continuing to find clever, interesting ways to expand on their mythology, increase the stakes, bring in more characters and give them more to do, where Chosen isn't just a cameo in an episode where Daniel travels to Japan, but now is like a major part of the show, pulling the whole Karate Kid mythology together. And which, because you kind of look at it and go like, are at some point they're going to be able to get Hilary Swank to show up? Like, are they going to be able to do that? Like, I know, like, they haven't established any relationship between Daniel and her character in the next Karate Kid in the mythology, but they're the two people that had Miyagi as the surrogate father, so there's a connection. There's something that would make sense if something crazy started happening in the valley. Like, certainly they met each other, certainly they know each other, so could you get someone like Hilary Swank to show up? Since that that movie wasn't like a big hit for her, it wasn't something like helped her career probably really, but she is part of the Karate Kid mythology. Other thing interesting about it, when I rewatched it, I tried to stop on a bunch of the frames, but I don't think we saw any Mike Barnes in there. I mean, they confirmed last week, the guy, Sean Khan, confirmed, like, I'm coming back. So I'm watching the trailer, waiting. I thought the tag would be him, or there's something. And then when they had Chosen and Chosen and Johnny walking into the dojo, and like adult lessons are on some other night, and they're like, we're here to teach you a lesson. I thought it was going to be Mike Barnes, but it wasn't. So I don't know if I was missing something, but I didn't think I saw him in there. And so are they holding off? Is he someone that like that they don't want to give away how he plays into the story? Is like, if you don't show him at all, because that seems like a real obvious thing to use as a tease with the way they've marketed all these seasons, the way they've kind of done this. That seems like a thing that you would do, unless potentially he's going to be on Daniel's side. Because there's, like, you think Terry Silver was a grown-up when he was bullying Daniel. Mike Barnes was still a kid. So when you're a kid versus when you're in your 50s, you have a very different perspective on the world. And Mike Barnes wasn't wronged by Daniel the way that Johnny would perceive of himself as being wronged by Daniel. Mike Barnes was manipulated by this crazy guy that's trying to hide toxic waste. So I'm interested. Are they going to have like bring him in a way that's very unexpected? That he's not evil Cobra Kai guy anymore. He's not out to get Daniel. Why would he be? He's in his 50s now. Why would he be still holding a grudge about losing a fight that, like, he lost to Daniel because he was losing points intentionally to hurt Daniel? Like, he could have beaten him if he just chose to. Why would he hold a grudge about that against Daniel and not Terry Silver? So I'm not sure how this is going to play out. Anyway, I dug the trailer. I'm still as much as I've had so many concerns after season 3, like, man, 3 more seasons, I don't know. They keep drawing me in, keep putting out trailers that put a big grin on my face, keep finding new funny things for Johnny to do, where he's driving in an Uber and being as Johnny as you'd expect. So I'm totally down. Can't wait to check it out. And this season is getting a little bit more fun because I think I'm going to rewatch it with my daughter who's all over the show. And we're going to play through the video game and everything. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, let me know what you thought down below. Check out my Cobra Kai content and Karate Kid content right over there. Thank you so much for watching. Keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.